What's going on, y'all? I'm back for my second video for today. Well, for tonight, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, it's either day or night as of right now. But you get it. I told y'all in this video I was going to talk about Sony and Microsoft. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is Microsoft. Now, if y'all don't know what's going on, I'm here to fill you in on it. Microsoft, as you may know, the Xbox One is not purely for gaming. It's more of a social family type system, right? They have really old, outdated software. They do not have, the specs, the great specs that the PlayStation 4 has. You know what I'm saying? They do not really focus around gaming mechanics with this gaming console they have. Microsoft has been really crooked as of late. They were really crooked with the Nintendo Wii U. Okay, a lot of people don't like to talk about that. I'm not gonna say anything about that because I don't play the system at all, you know what I'm saying? But just to keep this video nice and short, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys. Now, if you don't know, it goes back to when the Wii U was promoting itself. When the Wii U was promoting itself, Microsoft employees came in there, invaded the Wii U promotion that they were having in a store. They invaded it. So all the staff members of Microsoft came in there and started handing people stuff, talking to people, and trying to make them come purchase the Xbox One. Now, a lot of people know you don't go on somebody else's territory like that. You know what I'm saying? That's because the Xbox One staff knew that their system was not that great. They needed a selling point, and they targeted the most, the most irrelevant console out there, which is the little handheld console, the Wii U. Now, a lot of people didn't know that, but let's move into the second part. As of late, Call of Duty Ghost does not run 1080p 60 frames per second, or may I say it cannot run 1080p 60 frames per second on the Xbox One. The Xbox One, in order for them to get 60 frames per second, they had to dumb the graphics down to 720p. That's how terrible the Xbox One is. It has games that cannot develop properly. They have developers that cannot develop games properly or easily on the Xbox One's system. That's how messed up and stupid the technology is in that Xbox One. Now, I'm doing this unbiased, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the real deal facts. So if you're going out to get the Xbox One, please remember that that console is not primarily for gaming. It is a mess when it comes to the gaming side of things. A lot of people like to say, well, the Xbox One has exclusives, better exclusives than the PS4. Well, who cares? I could give a damn about playing Halo, and I damn sure don't give a damn about Titanfall. You know what I'm saying? So, and better yet, exclusives mean nothing, because 9 times out of 10, when you get an exclusive on Xbox, you play that shit the first time, beat the game, and then you never pick that game up again. Not unless it's a multiplayer. And Xbox multiplayers are not good in the first place. All they have is Halo. And I just do not understand how grown men like to run around with robots and shoot other grown men with robots. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand that. But that's not me. You know what I'm saying? That's people's preferences, not mine. Another thing I want to say. The third bad strike is that Microsoft is trying to strong arm. By that I mean they're trying to get a grip on every developer out there that's developing for Sony and Microsoft. They're trying to get both developers, and they're trying to get them to decide with the Microsoft fan base, or the fag boys that I like to call them. You fag boys that like the Xbox. No disrespect to the fans that like the Xbox, but you fag boys that like the Xbox. Same thing. But you know what I'm saying? Moving on. Xbox, Microsoft, they have several developers have already confirmed that Microsoft has asked them to not make PlayStation 4 games complete. They do not want the developers to make finished games for the PlayStation 4 because the Xbox One cannot get anywhere near the PlayStation 4 games, which is a big reason why games like Madden, 2K, games like that, they're advertising on the PlayStation 4 because the Xbox One does not live up to standards for next gen. Now, Microsoft wants everybody that develops a game to develop their game to the top limits of the Xbox One, which is not high at all. Their limits are just disgusting, you know what I'm saying? They're really low. They can be called current gen for one thing. If the graphics alone is next gen, but the performance is current gen. It's very, very bad compared to the PlayStation 4, which is why developers can only go so high on the Xbox One, but they can go all out on the PS4. Now, Xbox does not want this to happen, so they have been asking multiple developers to not make the PlayStation 4 games better and stronger than theirs. They want to keep the playing field level. Now, so far, Call of Duty and I think 2K has rejected Microsoft in this aspect. They will not listen to them, and they do not care what they're saying. And I think Madden is doing the same thing. FIFA the same way. So far, almost every gaming development team has rejected Microsoft because if you think about it, if Sony or if the people developing the games, if they mess around and do what Microsoft wanted them to do, they're gonna lose money because they're putting all their money on the PS4. They're waiting for the PS4 to bring all their money in, and I think that's a smart move because the PlayStation 4 is the next generation console that is the best choice. Now, I know a lot of people still can't figure out which one to get. I would say get the PlayStation 4, not being biased or anything, but just looking at the basic standpoints of the specs, there is no competition whatsoever between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. The Xbox One does not perform well. It's a social type of cable box, you know what I'm saying? For one thing, nobody wants to watch TV through their damn Xbox. Another thing, I could care less about an Xbox being that big. Now, I know the PlayStation 4 is ugly as hell, but the Xbox is just way too big. Way too big for this day and time. First, now I want to cover pretty much one more thing. Exclusives do not make your choice, you know what I'm saying? Because exclusives on the Xbox don't match up to the exclusives on the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? And we can all attest to this. Uncharted, The Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls. You know what I'm saying? And I can keep on going. The PlayStation 4 has dedicated teams at Sony that loves to make games, and they do it from the heart. You know what I'm saying? It's real deal stuff. Xbox, on the other hand, got fag boys over there just wanting the Xbox because they want to play some damn Call of Duty Ghost and they want to play Halo. You know what I'm saying? That's faggot stuff. Titanfall, that's faggot stuff. Titanfall is a damn piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit. That's why if it came to PlayStation 4, I still wouldn't have got that shit. It's awful. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's awful. I'm not a fag boy, so I don't want to go out and get a console simply because of the exclusive. Now, y'all know they pulled this move over there at E3. I do believe it was E3 when they unveiled these consoles. Microsoft tried to pull a fast one over, and all the damn fag boys from Xbox came running to PlayStation 4. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people wised up, and they got the console that made the most sense, and the ones that didn't wisen up, they fucking going to get the Xbox One, which is, you know, their choice. You know what I'm saying? It's their choice, but it's not a smart one. If you're going out to get the Xbox, be ready to get let down. Just to let you know, because when you got a next gen console and it can't even run 1080p 60 frames per second for a Call of Duty game that's been running off the same engine for I don't know how long. What was it, 2009 or earlier or later? They've been running off the same engine for God knows how long, and you still cannot get a solid game on a next gen console. So you know what I'm saying? And just by looking at Call of Duty right now on this console, that shit looks horrible. Just to tell you, the campaign looks nice, but the multiplayer, I can't envision myself playing that game. Now I might buy it sometime next year when I just feel like throwing a couple dollars around, but you know, that game for a primary choice, not gonna happen. More than likely I'll get Battlefield next year sometime. It's not gonna be anytime soon. I think I'm not going for any first person shooters this time around. I'm not gonna tell y'all what games I'm gonna get. I'm gonna let it be a surprise. Y'all already know which two I'm gonna get off gate. NBA Live and 2K14. I'm not telling you the rest. But you know, I rambled on long enough. I just wanted to fill y'all in with this bullshit that Microsoft is doing. And y'all need to really pay attention. Do not support Microsoft for nothing, for anything. Don't support them. I'm not saying this to be a fanboy, because at one point I was looking at getting both consoles, and then I realized, hell no, I'm not giving Microsoft a dime. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. And especially with that move they just pulled, trying to get the developers the strong arm PlayStation 4 games, hell to the no. And if y'all give Xbox your money, that's your decision. I'm not gonna bash you on that, but I'm just telling you, I'm warning you. You may not want to get that. You might want to think twice. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody, to each his own. I only, I support everybody and your decision. So, with that being said, I just wanted to drop this quick info on you. I know it wasn't quick, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I finally learned how to respond to my comment section, so make sure you leave me some comments. And if I can respond to you with this new Google Plus feature we have, then I will. And I'm out. Peace.